Hey guys, it's Papisky. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about a 1977 movie clip, Smokey and the Bandit. I know you're all here because you love my videos, and I appreciate that so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share favorite movies clips. Smokey and the Bandit is a 1977 American action comedy film, directed by Hal Needham and starring Burt Reynolds, Sally Field, Jackie Gleason, Jerry Reed, Tat McCormick, Paul Williams and Mike Henry. The film follows Bo Bandit Darville Reynolds and Cletus Snowman Snow Reed, two bootleggers attempting to illegally transport 400 cases of Coors beer from Texarkana to Atlanta, while the Snowman drives the truck carrying the beer. The Bandit drives a 1977 Pontiac Trans Am to distract law enforcement called blocking and keep the attention off the Snowman. The film was a huge box office success, grossing over $126 million at the time of its release. It was also a critical success, with many critics praising the film's humor, action sequences, and performances. Smokey and the Bandit is considered a classic of the 1970s, and has been cited as an influence on many other films, including The Blues Brothers, Combo, and Gone in 60 Seconds. Cost of production. The film had a production budget of $4.3 million. This was a relatively low budget for a major motion picture at the time, but the film's producers were able to keep costs down by shooting on location in Georgia and Arkansas, and by using real stunt drivers instead of actors. Overall, Smokey and the Bandit is a great film that is sure to entertain audiences of all ages. The film is full of humor, excitement, and great performances. If you're a fan of the 1970s, or if you just love a good action comedy, then you should definitely check out Smokey and the Bandit. Burt Reynolds was the star of the film, and he brought his trademark charisma and charm to the role of the Bandit. Reynolds was known for his good looks and his physique, and he used both to great effect in Smokey and the Bandit. He also had a knack for comedy, and he was able to deliver the films. Sally Field played Carrie, the Bandit's love interest. Field was a rising star at the time, and she gave a great performance as Carrie. She was able to balance the character's sweetness with her toughness, and she had great chemistry with Reynolds. Jackie Gleason played Sheriff Buford T. Justice, the Bandit's nemesis. Gleason was a comedy legend, and he brought his unique brand of humor to the role. He was able to make Sheriff Justice both funny and menacing, and he stole every scene he was in. Jerry Reed played Cletus Snowman Snow, the Bandit's sidekick. Reed was a country music star, and he brought his own brand of humor to the role. He was able to make Snowman both funny and endearing, and he was a perfect foil for Reynolds. The film's director, Hal Needham, was a stuntman who had worked on many action films. He brought his expertise to the film, and he was able to create some of the most memorable car chases in cinema history. The film's stunts were performed by real stunt drivers, and they were not afraid to take risks. The film's use of car chases was groundbreaking at the time. The film's director, Hal Needham, was a stuntman who had worked on many action films, and he brought his expertise to the film. He was able to create some of the most memorable car chases in cinema history. The film's stunts were performed by real stunt drivers, and they were not afraid to take risks. This made the film's action sequences even more exciting. The film's use of humor was also groundbreaking. The film was full of one-liners and physical comedy, and it had a light-hearted tone that was refreshing for a Hollywood action film. The film's humor was not mean-spirited, and it was able to appeal to a wide audience. The film's use of music was also creative. The film's soundtrack featured songs by Jerry Reed and others, and it helped to set the film's tone and atmosphere. The music was catchy and upbeat, and it helped to make the film more enjoyable to watch. Smokey and the Bandit was a creative film that broke the mold of traditional Hollywood comedies. It was a fun, action-packed film that was full of humor and excitement. The film's cast was perfect. The film's director was able to create some of the most memorable car chases in cinema history, and the film's use of music was also creative. Smokey and the Bandit is a classic film that is sure to entertain audiences of all ages.